Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at our girl Kefla, fully rainbowed and fully at her max power. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do basically two videos side by side. I'm going to do the Kefla rainbow and then of course the Vados rainbow. Because Vados is actually, like I don't want to say like she's critical to Kefla's success, but like with Vados around, Kefla is going to look a lot better. Because Vados as a support type unit, a great defensive unit, and then also creating rainbow key spheres for Kefla, Vados will dramatically increase the effectiveness of our girl Kefla, right? So I'm going to go ahead and rainbow our girl Kefla. She's on so many different category teams. Let's just hop into it. Let's start seeing how powerful our girl is going to be on all of these teams. Alright guys, so we are on the Universe 6 / Rapid Growth team, but I'm pretty sure we're just rocking full Universe 6 right here. If we take a look at it, I brought both the 50% support Cabe and the 50% support Hit. Now, the reason I decided to do this is, as we can clearly see, both Cabe and Hit randomly change key spheres to STR. So basically, you know, Hit is going to massively contribute to this team anyway, because it's going to make it a lot easier for our girl Kefla to get those 6 key spheres, and we know what happens when Kefla gets 6 key spheres. She gains 50% chance to dodge, along with all the other shenanigans. And I believe this is my homie Nolar's Kefla, who's actually better than mine, because, yeah, she's got some equipment on. Wow. Oh, okay, Nolar. You got a level 3 additional? It must be nice, my boy. Yeah, must be great there. Can I check if this is a... That's not even a Universe 6. This dude Nolar, man. That's why his summon luck's not good. It's because he's having amazing luck with equipment. What is this? Man, I wish I had this good shit right here. Level 4 ST attack. Man, that seems good to me. But, yeah. Anyway, Kefla's going to look pretty damn good right here. Because, you know, her defense is high. She's got a 50% chance to dodge. Her attack stat is 2.75. Pretty good. Quite the terrifying unit there. This is probably a dodge, so sorry, Kale. Oh, I guess it's going to hit, but it's probably going to do double digits anyway. Oh, 33k. Oh, boy, hardly a lot of damage. So, yeah, the 50% supports both Cabe and Hit. Like, they're just going to be really good here, right? I did also bring Champa and Vados. Of course, I'm sort of doing the rainbow video for Kefla side by side with the Vados rainbow video. So, because Vados is going to be very important for this team and for Kefla as well, because Vados is going to randomly create rainbow key spheres, right? Just like so. Which, boom, there we go. Kefla has that. Then we have, you know, like the 4th best unit in the game or something like that right there. And then Vados is not even going to get, we're not even going to make it to Vados, by the way. So let's see what Kefla does right here. And now she's at 2.56. Pretty good. Kefla's very strong, right? Like, especially, you get just a slight little bit of support for her in terms of, like, orb changers, right? But, like, that's the thing about this Kefla. They set it up to where you could put orb changers on the team who are just so freaking good in Cabe and Vados that, like, doesn't really hurt so bad. One thing that is unfortunate for Vados is that she shares, like, no links with most of the Universe 6 team. And unfortunately, her passive, she's not giving key. That's the one area where I think Vados is maybe a bit weak. I think Vados, along with the 20% attack and defense, I think she should have given 1 key per category as well. Because, again, Vados doesn't have Warriors of Universe 6. She doesn't have Battlefield Diva. She doesn't have Turnout of Power. She's got none of those. So she's not going to work very well with a lot of these units. Okay, so... I'm going to do this right here. I'm putting Kefla in the middle, because then that's going to activate Fierce Battle with Champa. What's her defense? 100k. Okay, so Kefla's defense is 100k right there. Really, that's it? That seems kind of small. Okay. What? That seems small to me. 100k? Interesting. I thought it would be higher than that, because Cabe's giving 50%, Champa's giving 40%. Okay, sure. Okay. Because Kefla, she doesn't get, she already has all of her defense. Yeah, 150% at the start of turn. A little bit odd. I feel like her defense should have been higher there. Again, I don't know. I guess it's not that big of a deal, because her attack stat's going to be like 4 million or something like that. So, let's go ahead and see what attack stat our girl Kefla's going to put up. Oh! Oh! Yeah, 4 million. Yeah. Yeah, 4 million. No, she only had 100k defense there, but she did have the 50% chance of dodging. So, okay. So, for just to be completely, like, understanding, like that's turn 3, Kefla basically can hit 5.5, right? Like, that's pretty good. Like, that's very, very strong. So, like, when you guys say, like, when I say that bare minimum she's, like, on the same level of Cooler, and at her best she's better than Cooler, y'all see what I'm talking about. I mean, I guess technically on turn 3, Cooler can match that, definitely. Because turn 3 is when he could transform against pure and hybrid Saiyans. Again, that's 75% of the game, so it's going to be very, very common for Cooler to do that. And then, you know, Cooler is doing guaranteed crits against pure and hybrid Saiyans at that point. And then Cooler has the potential to triple super attack as well. So, you know, like, they're just... It's just one, like, extra notch on Cooler's belt, again, is the fact that they're so good together, right? So here we go. This is another one of them really good turns. This is going to be pretty interesting. This is a very strong turn for Kefla. So Kefla is going to be super effective against all types right here. She's going to annihilate the enemy Kefla because we have Vados. Vados is giving Kefla... Actually, Vados is only giving Kefla 20%, huh? She's giving her just for Universe 6 because Kefla is not on Bond of Master and Disciple. What's the other one? The sibling bond or Realm of Gods, but she is on Universe 6, right? All right, so we'll go ahead and give those to Kabe right there. Let me see what Kefla's defense is on this turn. Oh, now, why did it jump up so much? I'm confused. Oh, okay, wait. Her defense was lowered last turn. Yeah, okay. Okay, I missed it. Her defense was lowered from that first turn when she got supered. Because, yeah, so Kefla right here has a 50% chance to dodge, 167,000 defense. She's going to double super alongside whatever ridiculous attack stat she's going to hit right here. So keep all of that in mind. This right here is where Cooler cannot match this Kefla. The Kefla on this turn, Cooler can't do what Kefla is about to do. Because 167k defense, like, Cooler can get, I think, a bit higher than that with Big Bad Bosses on a 170% defensive team. But Kefla's got the 50% chance to dodge. So 4.18 with the 1.5 times for super effective against all types. That's like, what, like a 6 million attack stat or something like that? And then here's a second, basically 6 million attack stat. So essentially, you could just go, oh, Kefla did a 12 million attack stat on that turn right there. Now, Cooler can do that, but, like, we're talking transformed Cooler with Big Bad Bosses, with his untransformed base form version next to him, and you get the triple super attack. Like, Cooler can't match what Kefla just did right there. But not a lot of units in the game can either. Kefla is insane. That right there, 167k defense, 50% chance to dodge. She did 4 million attack stats, and she was super effective against all types on that turn. Like, that's... Come on. You know, Kefla is wild. Absolutely wild. Alright, guys, so now we're on the movie boss / full power team. Now, I've mentioned this before, but basically with Kefla, what you're looking for in terms of linking partners is you're just looking for, like, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, Prepared for Battle type units, right? Like, that's just really what you're looking for. I mean, she doesn't have Prepared for Battle, but, like, that's just, you know, Super Saiyan Fierce Battle, right? Now, Evolution Blue Vegeta is a great unit for many of these different turn-out power fighters, like Kale and Caulifla, you know, UI Goku, Kefla herself, because Evolution Blue Vegeta, he's got Super Saiyan, got turn-out power, got Fierce Battle. So all the key marks that Kefla wants, Evolution Blue Vegeta is going to be able to hit for her. Now, the Family Kamehameha units being added to full power has quite the tangible effect right here, in that now Goten is on this team, right? Goten was not on this team 6 months ago. Him being added to it certainly does matter, because now he creates rainbow orbs for Kefla. Goten is just incredibly powerful. Kefla has a 50% chance to dodge right there, so even though she's got type disadvantage, it does not matter. I mean, unless this connects, which it didn't. 50% chance to dodge. This is why Kefla is so good, because if... Here's what would make Kefla way worse and not quite as good as I think she is, right? If her defense wasn't at the start of turn, and if the dodging did not activate instantly, snap of a finger upon getting orbs, she'd be a lot worse. But guess what? The defenses start a turn, and then she gets dodging as soon as she hits orbs. She's busted. Period. Flat out. They actually exceeded my expectations. I think Kefla, like when I was thinking like, okay, so they dropped LR UI Goku Global first, who I think is the best unit in the game, and he's one of the most hype units ever to drop in the game as well. Like, especially like, you know, there's like anniversary stuff, like the Super Saiyan 4s, oh, insane hype, it's anniversary, right? The Blue Fusions, insane hype, you know, anniversary. You know, the Tech Vegito Blue and STR Rotate, it's New Year's, you know, insane hype, right? But LRUI Goku was just like a random day in May. They're just like, here you go, best unit in the game, like it's insane, right? So I was thinking like, they probably will make Kefla super good because they can't just make Kefla ass or have her have like a shitty transformation condition or something like that. And then, like, so, like, JP players are just sitting there like, oh, hi, UI Goku, who just completely dunks on Kefla. I mean, he still does, I think, dunk on Kefla. But it's not like Kefla's bad or anything, right? Like, she's, I think, one of the top-tier Dokkan Fest exclusives in the game. It's just UI Goku is an LR, right? Like, top-tier LRs, T-Wars, it's very difficult for them to compare to them. Honestly, Cooler is up there, and I really should count Kefla as up there, but Kefla is not in the Blue Gogeta, Blue Vegito, UI Goku class, I don't think. Although, I have referred to Kefla. I'm going to go ahead and use the an orb-changing item right here just so that we can, you know, keep Kefla at her best, right? But I have said that Kefla sometimes looks like a baby Gogeta, a baby LR Gogeta, which she does. She can resemble LR Gogeta, which is very, very interesting. Okay, so she's at 100k defense right there. Yeah, that makes sense, because we don't have any defensive support on this rotation. Again, like, Turles, if Turles only just gave defense along with his attack, he would be just so nuts. So Kefla has the chance to dodge, by the way, along with 100k defense, and then her attack stat is going to be ludicrous right here, of course. Yep, 4 million, with, you know, just Evolution Blue Vegeta next to her. Again, Super Saiyan, Turn Up Power, Fierce Battle, and then Turles on rotation. We know how busted Turles always is going to be. And then just, like, look at this insanity. Like, I mean, Kefla, that's the thing, like, it's very, like, this is not a weak team I've built. Like, this is a team that is functionally catered around Kefla, right? Like, I completely built this team around Kefla, but it's a top-tier functioning team as well, right? So, like, that's the thing. Like, the strength of Kefla is that just by completely building the team around her, we haven't really sacrificed much to make it happen, right? And there's other amazing top-tier units we could slide in, right? I could have put STR Fatboo on the team. I could have put STR Omega on the team. You know, Full Power / Movie Bosses is a very versatile team. You know, Dragon Ball Super Broly remains one of the best leaders in the game, even, you know, a year and a half after his release now. Amazing, amazing leader skill this Dragon Ball Super Broly unit has. And he, of course, is just great, right? I absolutely cannot wait for this guy to get his standalone LR, or Dokkan Fest exclusive, whatever it is. I can't wait. Evolution Blue Vegeta and him and Mastered UI Goku, I just can't wait. Like, it's going to be so awesome to get those units in Dokkan. Okay, so now we're Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. Again, I can use her active skill. I am going to use her active skill, and, you know, you could just pretend we were fighting Android 13 right here, to where I wasn't able to use her active skill and she wasn't super effective against all types. But it is perfect because, you know, now we could, you know, do the damage and be like, okay, if it was like Android 13 and she couldn't use her active skill, that would just be her attack set right there. But because it is a pure Saiyan, we could say, okay, take a look at what she just did, but then understand she's super effective against all types as well. We also got the transformation with Evolution Blue Vegeta. Kefla is not getting extra attack from Kale and Khalifa. I mean, Kefla is getting a lot of ki from Kale and Khalifa from Battlefield Diva and Warriors of Universe 6, but all the relevant attack links are active just from Evolution Blue Vegeta. So I'm going to put him first because I actually would like to see him super attack. I mean, Kale and Khalifa we've seen a billion times. So, okay, Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, no defensive support. She's at 107k defense. Makes sense. Keep in mind that at Super Saiyan 2, the dodging is permanent right away at the start. So she already has her chance to dodge without having to worry about anything. We'll go ahead and give her all these orbs. It's going to heal us up. And now she has a double super attack. Actually, Bardock probably is going to die, actually. I don't know if Bardock is going to survive the two attacks. Because I did use her active skill, and they're super effective against all types, right? 2.35 is not crazy. Without support, her attack can dip quite a bit, but, I mean, she is double supering, so it's still, like, gonna total like a 5 million attack stat practically. But then super effective against all types, so it's actually more like what it's she's actually more like doing like a 7.5 or an 8 million attack stat damage right there. So I mean, you know, just 2 teams so far into this, and you guys can see what Rainbow Kefla looks like and how ridiculous she is, right? Right? Alright guys, so now we're on the Super Saiyan 2 / Revived Warrior team, led by Majin and Vegeta. This is not a team I really get to run very often, because of the fact that Majin and Vegeta just is not common. Even on JP where he is returned, it's just not very common to see Majin and Vegeta. Now, LR Super Saiyan Gohan is, again, going to be one of these really good units to link up with Kefla, because, again, he's sort of that archetype we're looking for, right? The Fierce Battle Super Saiyan. That's basically all you want for a unit that's going to link up well with her, so that is, of course, going to be very, very good, right? Any of those types of units are going to be very, very nice. All right, we're going to get the Majin Vegeta transformation, which is good. As you guys saw last turn, we were using the STR Majin Vegeta as well. He, of course, is an STR orb changer, which is going to function very, very well for that Kefla, right? We've had a lot of very strong orb changers come out recently, and a lot of them are, again, really going to help Kefla out a huge, huge amount. All right, so Majin Vegeta is a pretty good, like, rotation / team for him. Wait, does Majin Vegeta give 4 ki to Super Saiyan 2? Hold on. No. It's the buff from Kid Buu. That's what I was looking at. Because I was like, man, that's a really good turn. Like, the orbs and everything was good. Yeah, he does give a full 170% across the board, though, to Super Saiyan 2. So, you know, Kefla is going to be getting a very, very nice buff coming from the Majin Vegeta leader skill. You know, there's a lot of... See, those leader skills are very strong. 170% across the board. Like, when you're able to get those on units, you're going to be able to do a lot of damage, for sure. And your defense is going to be good. HP is going to be good. Alright, so this is a, like, fight where we're probably not going to make it past Super Saiyan 1 for Kefla, which is fine. Do I want to actually use orb-changing items to get her attack stat? I think I will. I think we're actually going to do some orb-changing right here. And let our girl get some, you know, just a few amount of orbs right here. You know, just to see the upper heights of damage that our girl can hit. Of course, we're going to rock LR Gohan slot 1. That, of course, is going to, again, allow her to get Super Saiyan Fierce Battle, the important links for her. I don't think LR Gohan, even if he double supers, he's not going to finish Cooler off. I mean, he'd have to, like, double super, double crit. And then at that point, that probably would finish off Cooler. Well, maybe. I mean, Cooler is a relatively recent Dokkan Fest boss. It's not like he's old at all, right? So he does have good defense. Oh. Okay, well, yeah, double crit would have finished them off for sure. Okay, that's fine. So Kefla gets a 3.88 million attack stat, man. Just as soon as she gets to Super Saiyan, her damage just gets so damn high, right? Turn 3, she's hitting like a juggernaut, man. Alright, so now we're on the Last Resort team. Yes, another one of these very balanced teams that Kefla is a part of. Over here on the Last Resort team, there are a number of units we could use to take advantage of Kefla. Well, take advantage of her full abilities. Whoops. You know, you guys get what I'm saying, right? Like, Tien is an orb changer. He's not giving the 50% support to Kefla, but he is giving the 50% support to LR Vegito Blue. He is still creating tech orbs, which can be very good for Kefla as well. You know, because, again, like, it's just... She just needs 6 orbs. It doesn't matter which type of orb it is, right? There she's at 2 million. Linking up with Blue Gogeta will work pretty well for her. Blue Gogeta's, you know, of course, got Fierce Battle. He's got Fuse Fighter. I think he might have Saiyan Warrior Race before he transforms as well. Let me double check that. I think he does. Yes, he does. And then once he transforms, I think Saiyan Warrior Race does become Super Saiyan, just like for Kefla. They do that with a lot of these transforming Saiyan units, right? Okay, so we have God Topo as well as Turles here. Both are units that are going to work very, very well, along with our girl Kefla also, right? God Topo as well as Turles. Last Resort is just a very strong team, right? I mean, duh. Any team that has both of the blue fusions on it, you know... I was about to say the 2 best units in the game, but I mean, well, you could say the 2 strongest units in the game. I do feel like that works, right? Because, like, the one reason I have UI Goku at the top is because I think he's like... Is UI Goku the best defensive unit in the game? Probably. I think so. Yes? No? Maybe? Because his defense is going to carry over everywhere. I mean, there's a few events where his defense is not going to be super duper top tier. He's going to be fine against the new hit in the Infinite Dragon Ball History Universe 6 stage, because hit is physical. So UI Goku has type advantage against him anyway, and by that point, UI Goku is going to have 130k plus defense with type advantage, so he's not going to be in any danger whatsoever, right? Okay, yep, here we go, boom. Tien making it very simple for our girl Kefla to get exactly what she wants, so very good. Tien really helping out. Again, Tien is an amazing 50% support. I do think Kabe is far superior, but Tien is not bad whatsoever. Give us the dodge. Yep, there it is. We were able to get the 6 orbs, so she's going to hit very hard. This is without Super Saiyan, and I guess she isn't getting any support. So we do see that Rainbowed without support, she's like, you know, 2.5, like somewhere like what, like 2.4 to 2.7 in that range without support. And then once you start giving her support, you know, she can bump up to like 4 million and stuff like that. You know, she can get truly ridiculous. Again, I consider Kefla easily one of the top. Is she a top 10 unit in the game itself? Maybe. I probably would say Cooler is. I think Kefla probably is as well. It's tough. It's tough for non-LRs to compare to LRs is the only thing, right? Like, that's the issue. I would have to think about that somewhere. I should maybe look at that. Like, what would like the top 10 best units in the game be? It's very difficult to compare Cooler or Kefla to a lot of these summonable LRs who are just so good, right? Because LRs are just better than TURs 99% of the time, right? Yeah, there's Blue Gogeta right there. He's, you know, pretty... Oh, okay. Yeah, he's pretty filthy. He can be quite good. You know, what a shocker. 5 Universal Unit, amazing. Yeah, that's the way that goes down. Are you kidding me? Beautiful way to end it, with Turles doing this, rather than... Dude, Turles always does this to me. It's so annoying. Alright, so we're above... See, I seriously have had Turles transform a lot lately. It's very frustrating. I really do hate that aspect of him. Again, it's one of those things where it would be a lot better if Turles was an active skill transformation unit. No doubts about that. So, alright, I mean, I guess we can get this attack stat with Kefla. And then we will probably go ahead and finish up. She's not going to be getting anything extra from Turles. Wow, we you know, it wasn't difficult for us to get the 6 orbs throughout this video either. I certainly did notice that throughout the whole time. We'll let this rotation play out. Let's see how well Kefla will perform right here on this turn. So this is Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. Oh, she actually got hit. Remember, she's got 50% chance to dodge. This is Kefla without any support, Super Saiyan 2. She does have Fierce Battle and Super Saiyan active, so she did take 125k right there, but she is taking double digits from his normals. All right, so 2.2 million right there. She's going to do 2 super attacks, but she is not going to be super effective against all types, because Zamasu, of course, is not like a Saiyan or Universal Survival Arc enemy, so Kefla could not activate her active skill. I did give her mostly full crit, though, so our chances of getting a crit are, yeah, relatively good right there. And then, of course, Vegito Blue is going to go ahead and finish it out for us with his double super attacks. I do like to see Turles' super attack occasionally, because, you know, I don't get to see his transform state that often, but, you know, double Vegito Blue, you know, goodbye Zamasu, take a seat, is basically the way that goes. So there we go. There was our girl Kefla. Y'all let me know if you would like me to do a second Rainbow video, looking at some of the other teams she's on, again, like Transformation Boost, Katara, you know, maybe Universal Survival Arc. There's still a number of different teams Kefla is a part of. That's another reason she's so incredible, right? And it's not like she's on, like, 5 mid-category teams or anything like that. Like, she's on Universal Survival Saga, Katara, Full Power, Transformation Boost, Super Saiyan, Last Resort. Like, all of those are, like, super big, super top-tier category teams, right? And then Universe 6 is definitely a lot better than people give it credit for. Rapid Growth is okay, I guess. Super Saiyan 2, unfortunately, is probably just okay. Yeah. And, I mean, Peppy Gals is good, but, you know, maybe, like, one more really good Peppy Gals unit, and Peppy Gal would be very interesting, or a real Peppy Gal category leader. So, there's our girl, Kefla. She potentially could be a top 10 unit in the game. I think she is, at the very least, the number 2 best, like, Dokkan Fest exclusive TUR. Not including EZAs, right? So it's either cooler than Kefla or Kefla than cooler. It's one of the two. She's right up there. And I do think Beerus is in the discussion. Bardock probably is as well. Those are like kind of like the top ones right now. But Kefla is ultra impressive to me. I think they did a very, very, very good job. So let me know what you guys think. And I'll catch you guys next time.